Alright, so what he's doing here is we're about to show you how to do SRT climbing, hopefully. The hardest part, and usually use a throw bag or whatever, but we don't have one. Didn't have one in the pack, so we've tied to a stick and we're going to throw it up in this tree, and essentially we're going to find a crotch of the tree, and you see there's plenty of limbs up here, and if we can make it around it, then we'll use the small paracord to pull the big rope, the rappel rope, up into the tree and show you how to ascend just a rope. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but we've got that rope over that big fat limb. Now, that being said, you got to be careful. Make sure you pick a healthy tree, a big enough limb that you think's gonna support you. Okay. Now, what he's doing is hooking this rope up to pull up into the tree, which is also like the rappel rope, 40 foot of rope. It's rated for climbing, rappelling, whatever. And he's going to bring it around that limb so he can use that rope. And then we'll show you what he's going to do. And of course, getting little sticks and everything caught up in the little rope here. So, doing best we can. Now what he's going to do is hook this up essentially just like a tether. He's going to run his rope back through his quick link and then pull it up there so his rope is hanging on to something. And then see, if you're a public land hunter, you can leave these small ropes up in a tree, or it's a good spot. You can throw yourself a few what we'll call a preset. That way, all you got to do when you get there is just pull your rope up in the tree, and when you get there, all you're going to have to do is ascend the tree and hook in. A lot less stuff to carry, again, this way.
So for SRT climbing, you're going to need a few different pieces of hardware. You're going to need some sort of ascender. I have the Petzl. These are actually specific to left or right hand. I believe mine is left-handed. I am left-handed. You want some sort of foot loop system that you can stick one or both of your feet through, and it attaches right to the bottom of the Petzl ascender. You'll need some sort of belay device. I use the Madrock Safeguard. It's a automatic, or it's a mechanical lever descender. So it's a rappel device, and it's pretty similar to the gree that Justin showed. You hook your rope through here, and when you hang down, it's going to pinch the rope, and you'll pull that lever, and it's going to release this in here, which is where the rope pinches for you to descend. And you're going to need two oval carabiners. One is going to go up here, and I'll show you that in a minute. And the other one is going to attach to your belay device, which will also attach to your bridge. So that's what you need, and we've already shown you how to get the rope up in the tree. So right now we're going to go and try to ascend the Petzl. In order to put your rope in here, it slides right through this. You'll pinch that down, pull it back. This will lock, and you slide your rope in there like that and pull that lever. It'll unlock and then clamp, and it's not going anywhere. That thing has pretty sharp teeth. So now for your carabiner that goes up here, you'll want to thread that through, and you've seen how I did that. I put it in there and I opened the gate, put my rope through there, brung it around back. Now for the Madrock, you'll slide this open, and so if you can get it in there, I got it backwards. You got to kind of think backwards when you put these in. And you do have to have an oval carabiner for this just because of the ergonomics and design. And so this is going to hook into your bridge. You do want your bridge fairly short to keep it out of the way. And so you got to unlatch this. And I don't know if you can see those teeth in there. They're pretty sharp. And so they're not going to let you go anywhere. So put this low enough for you to stick one of your feet in. And then for the extra rope, you're going to put it through here. And this is going to help you pull yourself up. It's a two-handed device of sorts. So we got everything hooked up. You do want to make sure this is fairly long. If not, you're going to have a super tough time getting any sort of distance on your steps and any sort of quick climb. It'll take you forever if this is too short. So once you got it to the length, you'll put your foot in that. And the way this is going to work is you want your bridge pretty short. That's also what's going to help give you enough distance between your belay device and your ascender. So once you're all set up, you'll run your step up or your ascender up, and you're going to pull with both hands as you step. Now, this tree is leaning a little bit, so if you do get on a tree that has a lot of lean, or you get your rope too far out, just go slow, take your time, stay stable. So what I'm going to do is kind of brace myself in the tree, run this up again, grab my rope, plant my foot in the tree, just like we do with one sticking, and pull up. And you want to do the same thing again. Ascend up, plant your foot, pull with both hands as you step. And it's pretty awkward on your first time, so you definitely want to go slow and think about what you're doing. As you can hear me, after a few practices, I'm out of breath. So plant yourself in the tree, run your ascender up, put your foot in the tree, pull. And so we'll assume this is hunting height. And just like everything else, you may want to throw your linemen's up, get your platform set, put your pack, your gear strap up. And once you're tethered in, you can hang from your belay device. That's what I use as my tether. This is the Mad Rock Safeguard. Mad Rock, the company recommends you not hang from these, but people do. I'm not telling you to hang from it. So do as the company says, not as I say when it comes to the safety. And then when you get all set, you'll kind of brace yourself on the tree, unhook your rope, unhook your carabiner, unhook your ascender, and unhook it from your feet, and throw it in your pouch. And to keep myself stable, what I do is I kind of leg lock the tree. I'll put my knee on one side and the hook of my ankle on the other. And you can see that holds me pretty steady, because if I let go, I'm coming all the way over here just by hanging. So that's just a tip to keep you stable. And then again, as with one sticking, we'll rappel down. I'm lazy, so I just ride the tree down, and you do want to go slow with this lever the first time you use it, because it can be pretty jumpy. Then unhook yourself, unhook your belay, then find the end of your rope, your pull rope, and you can pull your rope down.
All right, so that's the conclusion of the saddle series as far as a few different ways to climb. So we've showed you sticks, we showed you one stick, and we showed you SRT. If you have any questions, comments, anything below, or maybe just want to give us an idea of maybe something to try differently, which we've been doing this for quite some time, so pretty set in our ways. Just drop comments below, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and if you want a certain video made or anything like that, or maybe you want to go over a device we're using or why we do something the way we do, just drop it below, send me a message, we'll make you a video. And